Hey, welcome to Motivational Monday. Welcome, everybody.
Hey everybody.
Get the room fill up a little bit. I'm going to finish my cigarette. So how was your weekend, Lisa? Was it good?
Actually, I had to pick up a chair from my mom. And I told you guys, like, me and my mom, not that we fight, but like, haven't been close for the last few years. So we went there for the first Thanksgiving in like 4 years. And actually went there. She invited us for dinner yesterday. So I went there and I picked up my daughter from our friend's house. And then
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy. And then we took my daughter to her dad's house to get her stuff to come to my house. Hey, Erica. Hey, Dark. Hey, Kel. I came up all in one shot. My Jesus.
I don't know why I did that. I don't even have flow chat enabled. I don't.
Oh, that's funny. So then I ended up dropping her back off, and we forgot a bag in my mom's house. So we went back there, and my brothers got me caught up. My brothers are crazy. I got to do a live from there one time. Yo, hey, Jules.
So
Jules, I love you.
Wanted to do hey Anne-Marie, a motivational Monday because, you know, like I said on my Instagram live, this time of year is oh, okay.
Hell, did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
That was upstairs. Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah, we hear everything, Lisa.
Dude, that was fucking upstairs. I'm telling you.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
So Family Chantel will replay, girl. Don't worry. It replays like 12 times, girl. No worries.
Right. So anyway, it's just a really hard time of year for a lot of people. So let's focus on some like positive shit. So anyway, I'm going to open because we're getting some people in here, and I just wanted to first of all shout out Happiness. I don't think she's here yet, but it's her birthday.
You do that. Happy birthday, Happiness.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, I know, right, Christy? I know. Mine's always on ID. But anyway, some sweet news about hey, Spidey.
You give your good news, and then I'm gonna give prayer news. So you go ahead.
Okay. So Happiness, as we all know, she her niece was missing, and I'm happy to let you all know that her niece, through the power of prayer, they firmly believe through the power of prayer, has been brought home. She is safe. She is alive. She has gone through something really horrible that I'm not going to get into details about. However, she is home. She is safe, and prayers are needed to. She's got a road ahead of her. So we just need to keep lifting her up. And yes, isn't it? So Merry Christmas.
Wonderful, right? Merry freaking Christmas or Happy Holidays. Happiness, we're glad to see you here, baby.
Yes, yes. And again, I just happy birthday saying to you. So I hope you saw that. Thank you, reality. Isn't that amazing?
Awesome news, right?
It is. So that was something that totally motivated me.
Hell yeah.
I was really excited. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, we have to pray.
We'll pray for you, not used. Also, TTECC, her dad got taken to the hospital ambulance about an hour ago. She contacted me. So she's asking everybody for prayers. She said she cannot join us tonight, but if everybody can pray for her father, he's not in good shape.
A scary time. It's really scary. And we have a lot of crap going on that it's just so negative, you know? So
it means nothing. Yeah, not used. Oh, great. I know.
Yeah.
I hope your niece, you said it's your niece, right? Not used. We hope she gets better and TT's father gets better and Happiness. We're so happy that Ashley got brought home. My goodness, that's a miracle in itself.
Yes, yes. Oh. So we'll just continue to pray for her recovery and, you know,
pray for everybody.
You know, I was really excited that Happiness chose to share that with me.
Yes. Hey, Conquering Addiction.
Oh, okay. So we're praying for your niece as well, dear.
Thank
And
you, Happiness, for allowing Marie to share that with all of us. I know it's a personal thing, and we were all caring about you, so we're so happy. But yeah, pray for TT and pray for Not Used family as well. Her niece, we gotta keep everyone high coal. And we're, you know what? Good things are gonna continue to happen as long as we're positive people, right?
absolutely, absolutely. You're very welcome. This is a great group. So, you're in good hands. And, so anyway, Lisa, I was thinking today about like who motivates me the most. And, my
Right.
first thought, of course, is my parents, right?
Right.
But that's not who really pushes me. Obviously, my kids do.
Right.
Like my kids have been through a lot, and you know, they're resilient. They bounce back, and they're beautiful, smart, loving children. And hey, Heidi.
Hey, I
Um,
it
so,
makes them look. It makes us look bad, right? They're stronger than us sometimes. I know. I
oh,
get
and it doesn't matter what's thrown at them; they bounce back.
it.
And
Yes,
it's
we
sort of
do.
like, I don't know. I feel really blessed, really blessed. So that's my little motivation. That's who motivates me. Ashley thanks everyone for caring about her and helping her bring her back home to us. We truly believe all of you helped bring her home.
Hey,
It
things
was,
work in mysterious ways.
it's just it's a miracle, and I truly believe that people putting out that positive energy, vibes, prayer, whatever it is that you do, that helped. That helped.
I know, sweaty.
Sweaty, are you being funny? Because we know Sweaty has a sense of humor.
I know. She probably talking about literally lifts her. I know. I know, sweaty. Stop
Oh,
it.
I know.
But
So
no.
cute.
Yeah, my daughter too. Like you're right, kids are resilient, and as we're always in their faces, like do this and don't trust this and don't do that. We're always trying to lead them in some weird way. They kind of lead
They,
us.
they do. Like they show me
Right?
exactly close.
And we're like,
Um,
we know better. We know better. We've been through that. But like in some weird way, their things lead us to be good.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Ooh, I lost my cigarette. I
and
don't want to burn down my house.
what amazes me is that even though sometimes you think, you're scared to let them make a certain decision or whatnot.
Yeah.
Brenda,
Hey,
gorgeous,
Brenda.
gorgeous girl.
Yeah,
Um,
damn, looking
you
like you
know,
on a beach and shit.
I
Okay.
know. I'm hating.
Ellis.
um, even though like you don't know if they have the tools, but they surprise you every time.
They do.
No,
Sweaty, I can't deal with you right now. You're making me giggle. I can't.
oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so sweet, John.
It is weird, right? Like we teach them all these lessons, but in some type of way, they teach us lessons that
Yeah,
we should know.
they do.
But unfortunately, like with all this drama, my daughter's been on me. She's like, "Mom, like she's like lecturing me," and I'm like, "Who are you to lecture me?" But then I'm thinking, she's right. Like, what the hell am I thinking?
I know. It's amazing how they've molded. So Lisa, did you want to tell your motivation real quick, and then I'll drop the link if anyone wants to come up?
Well, it was pretty much the same as like it was going. Drop the link because it was based off yours. To be honest, I mean, my daughter, like, it
Yeah.
is crazy because we're always yelling at them. Not yelling, but we're always telling them, do this, do that. This isn't the right thing. This is the right thing. But then when we go through something, or a lot of times with teenagers, even littler kids, they hear us. They're
Mm-hmm.
not dumb. They see, they hear, they realize, like in our faces or our actions, we're not the same. Something's going on. And our kids really, they're like motivational in some crazy ways, and we have to motivate them in other ways, and they motivate us in other ways. But I always think, listen, if we didn't raise them right, then they wouldn't be able to motivate us. So we must be teaching them something right.
Right.
No matter what anybody says, we must be teaching them something right.
Yeah. So
Not
I don't know.
Google,
That's
right?
my
Not
little.
Google.
I don't know. When it comes to geometry,
Oh
Google.
yeah, geometry. Wait, I went. You know what? I went to calculus in high school, and then when I went to college at University of Delaware, they gave me a math test, and I literally. You know,
Christy.
talking about that damn beep. Anyway, I don't hear the freaking beep. We figured it out. It's in the hallway. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But I went up to calculus in high school, and when I went to go to UAD, they gave me a math test, and I got put in the pre-algebra class, and I was like, I don't get it. I can't do it, honey. It's a smoke detector in the basement apartment that's right under me, and it's so loud, and I don't have the key to it, so I can't do it. Not used. I'm sorry.
You need to call your
I called my land. I got a slum. I'm not even gonna say that out loud, but I do.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hey, Mama. I loved your picture with the Santa hat. It's so cute.
I haven't seen you in a while, Miss Jamie. I'm so glad you're here. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. You know, someone said that to me once about a job I had a couple years ago, and they were like, you know, if you're too comfortable, you'll never grow. So I just think that that was like a really deep statement. It was really, really a good, yeah. And that's a really good, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. That's amazing. Thank you for
Pam.
sharing that. Hey, Pam.
You,
Hey,
Lily. Yeah.
you get
Amy
that
Lou.
award.
Amy Lou, did you get that? I wish I'm about to play it.
No, no, you can't because of copyright.
I
You
can
can't.
play. Wait, I can't.
No, no. I'll get a copyright.
What do you?
I've had a few of those. Oh, what?
Wait, we're not allowed to play a clip from something.
No. But I said,
okay, never mind, y'all. It was just a Saturday Night Live clip. I'm just gonna say it was funny. It had Yeet Yeet and Pete Davidson in it. I didn't know I could play it. Y'all gotta check it out. It's so funny.
You should share it to your story on Instagram. I will too.
Can add it to my story.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, not used.
Yes, not used. Yes.
Yes, see, I sent it to Amy Lou. She's like, best thing I've seen in days.
I know, it's so great. I couldn't stop giggling like I was about to pee myself 10 times.
Yeah, you have to have permission, which I don't understand because of fair use. And I have it right on my page that
and people go like people post crazy stuff all the time. I don't understand the rules. It's a little
understand how you can play a clip from TLC and not get a copyright, but God forbid you play a 5 seconds of a song.
Yeah, I don't know.
Watch it. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Well, Pete Davidson, I'm sorry, I just love him. Did you guys watch that movie, King of Staten Island, with him in it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my! It was pretty new. It had Marissa Tomei, and I love Marissa Tomei.
Oh, Doc, I'll send it. Nope. Or Lisa, you can send it real quick.
Wait, what? Who wants to see it? Oh, I'll send it. Wait, Pam, come up and tell your short story.
Yeah, at least you don't have to
She
yell.
has a short story. What?
I feel like you're yelling.
I'm sorry. It doesn't matter how much I'm yelling. Just tell me to shut the fuck up. Apparently.
No. You don't like who not used?
Hold on, I'm gonna find it and send it to you, Dark.
Everybody, I'll drop the link. You don't have to show your face. Just click on it and open it in Safari or in your browser. Don't open it in YouTube. And I can add you to the stream and you can tell your story. I would love for you to share. Oh, Marissa Tomei. Yeah, she's not my favorite actress, but
I like her. You don't like her? I don't know what it is. I like her. I'm trying to send this to you, Dark, and then so you can send it. I don't know how to.
I think Anne-Marie sent it.
Yeah, Anne-Marie sent it. Okay, share to. I'm going to share to. Okay, Instagram direct. I'm going to put everybody. Boop, 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 boop. I'm putting everybody that follows me is going to be on here. Y'all are all going to get it.
I'm sorry. Lisa, I yell talk when I get excited. I
I'm
know how.
Italian. Dude, you know what, Marie? I almost went live from my mom's house yesterday just to prove to y'all that I'm Italian and we all talk loud because, like, my mom yells at me, yells at all of us. Not yells, but talks like me, and we are like
We all
exactly
talk
the
over
same
each other.
person.
Yeah,
It's
we
so
talk
funny.
over each other.
Then
Oh,
my brother brings this AK out he bought, and we're like playing with it because the scope is so cool. Like you can see like blocks down the road. It's pretty fucking neat. But I said I didn't want to post it because it might look crazy. I sent it to
right.
you, Marie, but
Yep.
it's
Heidi
a
said she
really cool
got it.
gun. But I just got my I just applied for my carry and concealed permit. So I should
You
get
know,
it. Yeah.
Pam, just click on the link. Hold on, we have a guest star.
A guest
Hello,
star.
beautiful.
Hi,
Hi, ladies.
Pumpkin.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Me
Thanks.
too,
I added
stranger.
snowflakes to my hearts.
I see that. Your house is always so decorated. Is
Yeah.
and
It's
did you
what
like?
motivates me.
Yeah, yeah. I know it motivates you, but share.
I'm
Well,
still
I don't
sending
have children to
you.
motivate me.
Right?
Oh, you can't see under my tree. My cats are under the tree. That's the closest that I get to kids, but
Well,
I
but
still love you feeding the damn cats.
what about
I mean, feeding
hey,
the
Doc.
squirrels.
Huh?
I said feeding the cats, feeding the squirrelies.
Oh, my squirrels.
I think that's the coolest thing in the world. I
I've
just
been
love
trying to I've been trying to calm down with the oh, thank you. Um, I've been trying to calm down with the squirrels. They're getting kind of aggressive.
that. Are they?
uh,
Question, Jules.
Huh?
Do you ever watch that page with the guy and he has Thumbelina, the squirrel that he's got from when she was a baby?
I don't know. I follow a lot of squirrels.
Well, no. This guy's had it's called Thumbelina the girl. He's had her. Apparently, she like fell or something. She was like a little baby, but he has her in the house and he like rubs her feet. Like it's actually his pet. And I always think about you when I see it. So you got to check that out.
My really pretty one that I can pet, she hasn't been back in a minute.
Oh, maybe she's
But
pregnant.
there's one that I call her Wiggles, and I think that she's not all mentally there, and she's ready to come in my window. And so I'm kind of scared because it will not be a good time. I have two cats. Do you know what it would be like if a squirrel were to get
boy.
loose in here?
but so how do your cats motivate? I thought you were going to talk about your sugar bear, but okay.
That's a different time. That's a whole different thing. You mean
Bear, your pinky bear. Ah, it's so cute.
there we go. This was made for me by somebody really special that we'll talk about a different time.
Yes.
It's a
yes.
pinky bear because I'm a pinky bear.
Everyone's loving your hair, girl.
Thanks.
Everybody always loves Jules.
Thanks. Being a beauty school dropout comes in handy. I did not have to worry about this during the
Stop it.
pandemic.
Welcome back to the stage.
My hair
Well,
was
I
always
have
done.
nobody to bring you here to do something with my damn head.
All I do is my hair and my nails constantly.
Oh shit! Don't look at mine. I didn't do them tonight. I was supposed to, but I
My
got.
daughter is a nails guru, but here's the thing: mine are so long. I cut them down for her last time to do them, and then it took because when they put the acrylic and stuff, they break off. So now I won't let her do them
Chicago.
again.
She's a
Chicago,
Chi-town
Jules is
girl.
from Chicago.
Um,
Chi-town, baby.
Was it? Hey,
Hi, Christy. But yeah, I think I've put like fake nails on once in my lifetime, and they just weakened your nails so bad that it's just not worth it. If I can't grow them, then I don't need them.
Okay, Jules, got a question.
Lisa.
Sorry, go ahead. I was going to ask her a nail question, but go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I've been doing my own nails for a long time, and because once I did acrylic on my nails, it took forever for them to regrow back. So I don't know, Dana or Dark, your acrylics are very I don't know why I read Dana that dark hair, but anyway,
Nina.
anyhow. Yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to do my nails. I got caught up watching Grey's Anatomy. whatever.
I gifted myself the OPI Advent calendar this year. It had I think it had 25 little mini bottles. So
Do you do
this is two
regular?
of them.
Do you do this regular, or do you use shellac or anything like that?
Just regular.
How long
I'm
Okay,
does
an
so
old-fashioned
a
regular
question.
kind of person.
how long
Like
does
my nails are long like this, right? So wait. So you see how long they are, right?
Right?
So if I had her put something on top, like what would it be? Like should she just put the acrylic on top with no tips and it'll help them grow, or how can I help keep them growing?
Honestly,
What would you do?
they look pretty long. I don't think you have a hard time keeping them growing. I mean,
Right.
they're really
Put
long.
paint? You think I should just paint them? Let her just paint them then?
Yeah, I mean, just pamper. I do my whole little manicure on myself. I do like a whole little thing.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what the thing? They have all that sparkly acrylic and this and that, so she likes to practice. But I don't want to cut my nails again, so I was hoping you could suggest me something. I suckered it up enough being a mommy. Like, okay, I'll cut all my nails down, and you can do. But
I don't know. I just do shellac just because it lasts
what's
long.
shellac? What I mean,
I've never even used that. I am just an
what the hell is
old-fashioned.
shellac, Marie?
It's the gel nail polish that you use the light to cure.
Oh, like the poly gel, or no?
No, it's just LED gel nail polish, and it stays on like two. This has been like 3
Thank you,
weeks.
happiness.
I've been picking at
I
them.
sent
So
that yeet thing out, and now I'm getting like 1,000 things. Like, what is this?
No, it's the same one I sent to you, right, Marie?
yes.
That was hysterical. The first thing I thought of was Amy Lou. As soon as it says the subject line, it says yeet right there.
She told me to send it. Now I'm getting crazy.
Hang on a minute. You've used that too. No chip. Yep. Although if you have it on long enough, you can pick at it.
Oh, I heard that one person that lives in Chicago, Portage Park. I'm actually not in Chicago. I'm in the burbs, but I'm only 20 minutes out from it. So whatever.
Yes.
But yeah, I have a friend in Portage Park.
Okay. So is that far from you or no?
No, it's not far from me at all.
Cool.
No, I could be in the center of Chicago in 20 minutes. So I'm just far enough out that the rent's a little cheaper.
I wanted to move to Schaumburg.
Schaumburg is not far from me either.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Schaumburg is nice.
Yeah.
It's just far enough away from the city that the rent is cheaper.
Right.
Living in the city is way too expensive.
I know.
Oh, I know where Oak Park is. That's really close to me, Heidi.
Oh,
that's really close.
It's even in Ohio.
Yeah, I need to try to figure out how to get to Michigan for New Year's, but we shall see. We shall see.
Girl, we're trying to do it all together, like at the end of the week. You're in Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that area. So I'm coming from Delaware.
So we'll be coming from opposite ends.
But we're all gonna meet. Maybe you can stay at the same hotel.
Yeah, once it gets closer, I have to figure out exactly what.
I just don't know what's gonna happen with COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like all this crazy shit's going on.
As soon as I can, I'm getting vaccinated. Stick me with it. I'm good.
I don't know.
You know what? Hey, Froggy. Actually, Dark played something for me tonight, saying that on the news, the vaccination is not a dose of the virus. It's actually a code putting in to make the proteins to fight the virus. It's a little complicated. It was just a quick thing. Dark can probably explain it better, but she played it for me and she said the news said it is not like the flu shot where they're giving you the virus.
Right. Oh, I read that too. I did read that too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining it wrong. Explain it better if you can, because I'm probably explaining.
No. You did. You explained it right. It's just it's not giving you. Yeah, you're right. Like the flu shot, they give you like a small dose or whatever of the flu. This is not that. But no. My boyfriend, he's just like, nope, they're not going to get me. He's like, they're not going to get me with that microchip. I'm like, whatever.
My husband said the same shit.
Yeah. I told you he believes in Bigfoot.
Right. I don't know. I just
believe in Bigfoot. That's okay.
That it causes palsy in some people. Hi, Miss Manda. I just saw you come in.
I made it to 50, so I'll take
Talk
my
to Jules.
chances.
I'm
Give me
muting
some
for a
palsy,
quick
I
second
guess.
piece.
I don't know. I just can't. We'll see how it works out. I'll let
Well,
someone.
I mean, you figure we won't be the first ones to get it.
Right.
So no matter what, we won't be the first ones to get it. So,
I saw something in the Yahoo News that the first trucks were brought in with the vaccine, and I think that was yesterday or day before in my email. But I always delete those. I never read them.
Oh yeah, it got here too. My parents are almost 90, so I'm not sure where they end up on that list, but hey, wait a minute. So isn't Bigfoot in Wisconsin?
I don't
I've
know.
always heard that they have like a ton of Bigfoot sightings in Wisconsin.
I have no idea.
No, I can't believe that he actually believes in that.
Oh, I can't either, actually. Just saying his background a little bit,
No, it's just when he was telling me this, I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, and he started really getting. I'm like, okay, have at it. Have you ever heard of Coast to Coast Radio?
Mm-mm.
It used to be hosted by George Norrie. I did not know about it until him. It's in the middle of the night. It plays at like midnight. And it's all about weird conspiracy theories and all sorts of weird stuff like that. And he loves it.
Wow.
I'm like, have at it.
I can't even. Would they microchip? I don't know. I've heard that. Hey there, but I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I also heard Corona was from 5G. So you take,
Oh yeah.
you gotta take things with a grain of salt. I mean, not everything you read or hear is true.
Yeah, you can't just feed into absolutely everything. Bigfoot is supposed to be everywhere in the world, just different name. See, you know more than I do already.
Oh, see, no. I don't know.
That sounds really creepy, but I don't know. Go ahead. But what's in the flu? What's in the flu vaccination? I
don't know.
I honestly don't know. I probably should look into that kind of stuff more, but I just I guess I'm a good guinea pig.
Yeah.
Go ahead, stick me, whatever.
Yeah.
I also do have asthma and I'm 50, so I am older. And so I figured, COVID could mess me up, so.
Oh, yes. This is not motivational.
Yeah, right. Yeah, not even close. Where did Lisa go?
I think she went to the bathroom. But exactly. We should be cautious. But let's go on to happy things.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Lisa's back. She can come change the subject.
Yeah. Bigfoot doesn't exist anymore. I should.
That's funny. That's really funny.
You are so funny.
I just, you guys, I'll record it and put it on my thing after. Everybody's like, some people got it and some people didn't, and now they're trying to figure out what it is, and we can't play it.
It was hysterical. It was absolutely. But you know what? Isn't there like a way around it if you're doing commentary? Like, so if you talk during it, isn't that supposed to be?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
All the times that I've played just like 5 seconds of a song or whatever,
Really?
I've received a copyright, so I just have to mute it out. I mean,
even for that tiny bit, because I've heard you'll never. Wow.
I know. Well, I didn't even know until the other day. Hey, for F's sakes, that's an awesome thing.
Hey, for F's sakes, thanks for I'm trying, y'all. I try to send it to everyone down there.
Well, it's someone. I know, Emery. It's someone going in and doing it, and whatever. It's not a strike. It's not a nothing.
I think music is more sensitive, though. Just like even in Facebook, if I post my niece dancing to a little clip of Beyonce, it's like boom.
Mm-hmm. I know,
they took away the sound.
So what's the whole point of having fair use?
I don't know.
I mean, there's
I don't get it.
law. I posted the law on my YouTube page, and I still can't play 5 minutes of music. So
that's really weird. I don't get it.
This is like 26 seconds from Saturday Night Live from Pete Davidson. You guys know Pete Davidson is like the shit. I'm sorry, I love Pete Davidson.
When I played Manic Monday, I only played it for like 10 seconds, and it got a copyright.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Because it was reported. So
you just have to sing.
I know. You all have to listen to me sing. That's all.
Jules, what's behind you, baby? You made that?
What, on the thing? Those are for my video visits with my certain special someone. It's always
Ooh.
hearts, but I added snowflakes to it for the winter.
I know we talked about that before. I wish we could do that. That would be so fun. But anyway, we'll figure that out. We got to figure a timing out for that because you said he would like it, right? It'd be cool. Anyway, no, never mind. Later.
I think she was saying about having him on.
Remember?
Oh,
I just
yeah.
didn't want to go too much, but yeah.
It'd have to be very coordinated for times.
Yeah, we'd have to like. She said we'd have to like really like make a specific time and stuff.
Oh no, he was all excited about it though.
He's so
Yeah,
He
funny.
was all excited about it.
It would be cool.
Oh, geez. Well,
Yeah,
for
I'm
Pete's
actually
sake.
I'm getting closer and closer to contacting the show, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure because it is getting closer, so we shall see.
You
Right.
think you want to do all that though? You don't.
Oh, he's all for it. Oh, yeah.
Why not? I have some skeletons, but I don't care.
I mean,
I really
skeletons. I don't worry about. I would never worry about skeletons. It's just. I mean, they say editing is bad, but I mean,
It's what you make of it, though. I mean, because honestly, I had friends back in the early like VH1 days and stuff. Remember Tool Academy?
yes.
Tool Academy 2, Dre P and I are very close. I am his Chicago auntie. I was like his little PR person for a while back in like 2010. And I actually helped to get him on Love Games, Bad Girls Club, Love Games 4.
Wow.
And I helped to get him on Bad Girls Club 10.
So you make him smile like this.
Huh?
Pretty, but like this, like when you smile, you get this like pretty, but like this. You can tell like a million thoughts are going through your head, like this, like yeah, I got this shit type smile. It just kills me. Like I don't know how to explain it.
It's called confidence, and
Yeah,
more women should
like,
exude
I
it.
just feel like she'd be in her head, like yeah, I got. That. But
It's
no,
called
if anybody was to do it, you could do it. And you
I made it this far, so.
Oh, so why don't they do Bad Girls Club anymore?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if you guys follow it at all, but there's been a lot of drama. They did some kind of a Bad Girls reunion with Natalie Nunn, Rocky, Jade. There's a bunch of them, and they had it on OnlyFans. And it's like you have to pay a certain amount to see. It was there's a whole bunch of fighting going on the internet about that. It's hysterical.
Wow.
I really
go on TV. Why are they going to make people pay?
Because they don't really have what is the name of the company? Zeus TV. That's where
Zeus
it is now.
Who does Jocelyn's Cabaret, right?
Okay, well I don't know, but I just heard of Zeus, but Zeus TV is who picked up the Bad Girls Club, their little reunion show, which is all pretty much scripted, and it was all about money.
Wait,
it was really about money, and there's
Jocelyn from VH1. You know Stevie J. Did you ever watch Love and Hip Hop?
I never got into that. I should have, but I never did.
Jocelyn, though, the girl that broke up like Stevie J's marriage.
I know who she is.
Right. You know, so she came out with this thing on Zeus that it's called Jocelyn's Cabaret, but she's like in the strip club showing the girls. I actually had like a free trial, so I watched like the first episode. It wasn't that great, but it was kind of neat. I don't know. I like Jocelyn. She's a bitch, but I like her. She's like a good bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, anybody that watched the Bad Girls Club, we all liked bitches. I mean,
right?
it was a whole house full of bitches. I am still very close with Stephanie from season 10. That's the only bad girl that, and she's definitely not even close to a bad girl. She's an amazing mother. Her son, I think Austin is 5 now.
Oh wow!
But no, she does amazing. But anyway, so because of knowing all of them back in the day, in fact, when Dre used to come back from the Bad Girls Mansion, he used to call me. He'd be like, "Auntie, you wouldn't believe what happened." Da, 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 da. I used to send roses and chocolates to the mansion for him and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, the editing, they can't make you say things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What comes out of your mouth comes out of your mouth. And so you just have to be mindful of it. And you have to really think like, okay, if they chop this up, how's that going to sound? You know, like you just have to be mindful. It is what it is. Ooh, I didn't even know there was one of those coming up.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Not either.
Okay.
That's really cool.
I don't know. I'm not a Stephen King fan, but
Oh, I love Stephen King.
so I
I
don't know.
like Stephen King, but I also like oh my
Stephen
god,
King and Charlene Harris are my
Albert
favorites.
Poe. You know, The Raven and all that. I love that too.
I was a big True Blood fan, so I read all of the Sookie Stackhouse books.
Oh, okay.
And wasn't there True Blood fans in our group?
I believe so, because I don't watch any of that stuff.
Because you know
but
that they're supposed to
they
be.
were talking about their bodies, though. Remember, they were talking about the. I don't know if they were, but they were talking about their bodies.
No, I think that there is a new True Blood that's going to be coming out. I heard some rumblings about it.
Really?
Yeah. So
Well,
I don't know how they could top it, but
from the beginning. If I get into it from the beginning, maybe I'll watch it. You know,
so you never watched it
You really
before?
got to get it from the beginning.
I never watch any vampire shit. I don't know.
See, vampires are my jam. You know,
Yeah.
I always loved vampires. That
But
was my
it's different when
favorite
it's vampires
monster.
or when it's like, you know, like when it's fake vampires, like I'm gonna get you and eat your blood under the bridge, or if it's like a story. You know what I'm saying, Jules? You know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but like with
vampires,
they were like a sexy monster. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna bite you to death. You know? I mean,
yeah.
So I always thought vampires were kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was a punk rocker growing up. I had black scary hair.
No.
Yeah. In fact, if this color was available back when I was 16, this would have been my hair.
Right.
The only thing I could find back then was jazzing. Manic Panic just started coming out, but then I dyed my hair black.
Oh,
okay. I got a question. I mean, you don't have to answer, but what's your because like this
Dishwater
is my natural,
blonde.
but I was born with jet black, and then when I was like 4, I had like white hair like yours, but then it got so my question is, what is your actual natural born hair color? Like what were you born with? Did it change?
Born, let me see if I can pull up a picture, because born it's blonde.
It was blonde when you were born.
It was like this.
So then when you got like
but
older,
when I got older, it was
without
like
dyeing it. Did it change normally?
It became like a dishwater blonde. But to be honest with you, I haven't seen my natural hair color since I was 16 years old.
Okay, so I'm just saying before you were 16.
My hair has always been chemically treated up from then.
Yeah.
I can't even picture that dark.
No, dark. I think I saw one of the pictures that you posted when you were.
Oh my God!
We would have hung out in high school.
I would never ask that, but
I would have been friends in high school.
Oh my God!
Hold on, let me see if I can pull. I don't know how easy it'll be.
Did you see that, Jules?
Huh?
What Anne Marie put up? She said, "I thought Lisa was going to ask if the carpet matched the drape."
Oh, that is so funny.
Never know.
Well, I mean, I guess I can. Does it? I'm just saying. No. I think Jules is probably shaved bald. I don't know. In my mind, I think that.
TMI.
I don't know how easy it is to see these things on a phone.
Just saying.
Hold on. Where am I going?
Right here.
See, look at. I was blonde.
Oh, yep.
Oh, you were blonde.
I was blonde.
Like golden blonde, right?
Mm-hmm. I was blonde like this. But yeah, it wasn't like that in the middle. It wasn't like that in the middle.
See, she's cool with it. Marie's yelling at me. I'm like, no.
I have saved a lot of money by being a beauty school dropout, though. I am very low when it comes to nails and hair. I am so low maintenance. Yeah. I'm a makeup whore, though. You wouldn't believe the palettes I have next to me. Urban Decay and Too Faced.
Love Urban Decay.
And don't you know the KK then? You guys should be like besties.
I just bought a ColourPop palette for the first time. I like it. I don't know if you can tell, but that's the glitter on my eyes.
I know. I can see it. It's beautiful.
What's the toe head?
I love it. But yeah, so makeup motivates me. Hair color motivates me.
Who doesn't? I love makeup. I need to start experimenting. I have so many palettes, but I stick to the same bullshit.
I don't
wear eyeliner and shit.
You know what the sweetest thing, what my guy told me when I first met him? I make a point of making everything match. Like my eyeshadow, I will buy a whole palette because that one color matches my hair. You know
okay?
So I do it on purpose. And when I first met him, he was really drunk. So he didn't know what he was saying. And he's like, I love how your eyebrows match your hair.
Oh my.
And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, he means my eyeshadow. I'm like,
guys, I'm going to relocate to my living room. So just bear with me.
I'm like,
gonna
that's
mute
the
it.
sweetest thing. I mean, he was the first guy that he's the first guy that ever like noticed that I matched those on purpose. You know, my eyeshadow and my hair. Like,
See?
Color Pop is amazing, KK. I really love this one. What do I do with it?
Yeah.
Where is it? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? I have got so many here. It's ridiculous. Like, see, here's a Vice palette. Here's a Too Faced palette.
I do not experiment with my makeup. I should totally do that.
Oh, okay. This is the one I just bought. It's Truly Deeply or Madly Deeply. And see, I don't know. I have to get something to like.
It's your light, the way your light is. You can't.
I know.
It's the camera.
Holy crap. Let me see.
Hey, Miss Me, I'm gonna talk to
There we
Kate.
go. There we go.
Oh, okay.
And these the glitter colors, I am new to that.
I love me some glitter. Those are
these are great. I really like this palette, and it's very reasonable. I was shocked.
I'm gonna see if KK feels like doing a tips and tricks Tuesday tomorrow.
You know what I want her to do is I have a really hard time with the cut crease. I have a really hard time with that.
Well, that's what I want her to do. I want her to do eyes and like tips and tricks for your eyes, like shadow and stuff, and contouring. Because I don't listen. I wear like some CC cream and a little bronzer. So that's it.
No, my thing is my pink on my eyes. I change it up to purple here and there, but it's always a shade of pink that matches the hair.
Okay, KK, I'll get with you later. Jules, check your IGDM. I think are you on your phone or your?
I'm on the computer. No, so I can look at my phone.
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll have KK come up and teach us how to do eyeshadow trip. I can't even talk. And I'm drinking iced tea tonight, just so everybody know.
I'm drinking Kool-Aid. I don't ever drink. I'm not a drinker. It's never, I don't like, I've never been, when I was in my 20s and I used to go to nightclubs downtown, I don't even know how my car, and I don't really want to brag about that at all, but honestly, I am thankful that I made it home safely and never got a DUI. It was bad. Yeah. But it was only for a few years of my life. Not that excused it whatsoever. But
a little weird.
But I didn't like feeling sick because when I drink, I'm out for like days.
Right.
You know, it's not just a night thing. Are you crying?
Yeah. Who, me?
Yeah. Looks like your eyes are tearing.
No, I just had something in my eye.
It makes my stomach sick. I just can't, I don't know. And when I do drink, it would be like, I used to drink effing black vodka, black cherry with 7-Up, and that was it. But
yeah,
I don't know. I just, like I said, I don't like feeling sick.
See, I don't feel sick, but if I party with my sister, she keeps me up all night. So
I used to have friends like that. They get you in trouble. It's like, oh my gosh, how are you still going?
Yeah, and so let me know when you're ready, Lisa. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't do nothing else. And if but I have to go into work tomorrow, so I'm not drinking tonight. So are you back?
Well, I mean, if you drink somewhat on a regular, like even having like a couple of drinks like every other day or whatever, you get a little bit more accustomed to it. If I were to have a few drinks, it would put me down.
Right.
I would be like,
oh shit.
That would be it. It would be over. Like I said, nobody in my family's ever really been drinkers either. It's never really been our thing.
Yeah. No, I don't. Contrary to popular belief, I do not drink every night. And I didn't. When I was married to my ex, we never drank. Maybe a couple beers on the weekend, once a month. Okay, Conquering, thanks for coming. But yeah.
Hey, Conquering, thanks for checking in, honey.
I don't know. I didn't drink for a long time, and if I go to my sister's, I'm there all night, and just have a good time.
Notice my husband hasn't drank. He's 45. He has not drank in 20 years.
That's awesome.
Literally, he just doesn't. Like my brothers, every once in a while they'll suck him into doing like a shot of something, but they will like like be like, Danny, come on, Danny, come on. Like he has like no choice because they're about to like pin him down and shove it down his throat at that point. But no, or he'll drink like your weed's right there. He smokes weed. That's what he does. So but he goes to
Legal
work.
in Illinois.
Right? But
It's
you know
going to
what?
be legal just about everywhere.
In high school, I was dude. I would smoke more weed than anybody you'd ever think of in your life. Now I can't stand it. I don't like the choking on it. I don't like this. Like, no, it's so weird. But yet I smoke cigarettes and I can't stand them either. I hate it all the time. I always say to my husband, I'm like, I hate the way my clothes smell. I hate the way it makes it taste. I hate the way like it's crazy, but. And then, people think we drink. Yeah, okay. We have our drinks on here. It doesn't matter. So what? We do it a couple times a week. Big fucking deal.
It don't matter. I'm not even going to buy into that. But yeah, it's
right.
nice to let loose.
I can't do the weed thing. I would be knocked out on my couch eating a bag of salt and vinegar chips and passed out. Now that's what happens when I smoke.
That it would be what I prefer over to drinking. I would rather. I like to be nice and mellow. Okay. Yes, I absolutely do. My hair is much more damaged than it really looks. It is much more damaged. I use lots of different products on it, but yeah, I'm thinking I might have to cut off a few inches though. The ends are getting pretty darn bad.
Yeah.
But like I said, I haven't seen my natural, fully seen my natural color hair since I was 15 or 16 years old. That was when I started beauty school.
My hair until my sister was in beauty school.
You hear me that?
Never did. And my hair as a child was as blonde as your top is right now.
The towhead.
My hair was that color when I was 4 years old. Kid you not? That white blonde. My husband can testify. He's seen pictures of me. Like literally, my hair was jet black born, and then when I was like 4 or 5, it's literally your hair color. It turned that blonde, and it never made any sense to my family.
Yeah, mine started out really light, and then when my hair was really long up until I was like in 6th grade, and after I got it cut, it just started being darker. It's not that hard. I do use a bleach and a toner to get this, but that's just because I like to get it as white as I can, because otherwise the color doesn't stick in.
Oh, right, and it doesn't show either.
Yeah, no, and I love playing with color. No, when
it looks so healthy, girl. Like it looks like all bouncy and shiny and healthy.
I am a product in makeup whore.
What is
that? I am. So I put different products in my hair.
Amy Lou said she bought dark ruby. I don't know what that is. Is that your color?
Oh, the color probably.
My color, I use Pulp Riot. Cupid is the lighter one. And
wait, say it again.
Pulp Riot is the brand, and the color is Cupid.
Oh, the color. Okay.
And then the ends.
Something like that from. You got to go.
I order it from eBay because it's professional.
Okay, that's what.
So you can't just get it at the store. So
okay.
Yeah, I get it delivered all the time. And then the ends is Joico Color Intensity Magenta. It's a little darker. It lasts longer.
Yeah.
But no, it's not easy keeping up hair like this. It's not easy.
No.
Well, my daughter, I actually got in touch with KK and Dark, like when she was going for her senior pictures. I don't know if you remember, but she was born with like dark brown, black hair, but then she did like a couple things to it in cosmetology. And then so she wanted it light brown. So they were telling her, literally, I called salons, Jules, kid you not. And she was explaining to them, like, she said, yeah, like I put like the bleach in it, and then it kind of like there was like green tints to it, and like they were all afraid to touch her hair. But her hair to me didn't look crazy, but I guess to get it to like this honey brown color she wanted, they were so scared to do it. So I finally found like a Chez Nicole, it was called. It cost me like almost $300 to do it, but like everybody was so scared to touch it. So damn, I wish I would have known you were so good with this, because like still at this point, she still says the color of her hair, she doesn't like it. And it's kind of tough. So maybe I'll have her contact you and you can explain shit to her. Because I'll order her whatever, but I just don't know the way to go with it. You know, everybody tells you something different. That's kind of the hard time thing.
Look at me with red hair. I'm trying to find out when I first changed my hair color. Wait. There I am.
Oh,
That was when I was 16. You want to see a really good one though? This is a really good one, and I'm going to put it away. I'm the one with the black hair.
Shut up.
My goodness.
Yeah, that was all of my beauty school friends. My friend Agatha, and Agatha still cuts my hair to this day. We've known each other since we were in high school. But yeah, she used to love spiking my hair up that high. It was and that stuff did not move. That stuff did not move. Dark knows what I'm talking about, because I think Dark and I are probably around the same age too. So I think we went through the same hairspray. There was, of course, the Aquanet, the white and pink can. Had to be the white and pink can. And then there was also something we used to buy. It was called a Vec Instant. It was like glue on your hair.
I remember that. That.
It's the days of big hair. Even if you didn't have punk rock hair back in my day, you had big hair.
Of course, huge hair.
Mm-hmm. Just a different kind of big hair.
Yeah. I didn't have a mohawk. I was on the dance team.
Mohawk.
I had one very briefly.
I was one of them. Yes, she is. You're looking at $1,000 ring. What?
Wow. Somebody's getting married?
No, I think he's joking. He said, "I'm divorced yet." Behave, John.
I just asked TT for an update to see how her father's doing, so we can say more prayers. But
yeah, but right, he's not even there yet. Yeah. Oh, yes, it is great. It is great.
I want some, Jules. Maybe you can tell me some. My hair is just long. Okay, it's pretty. It's long. It's to my butt, but it's just there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's just there.
What do you want?
Long and straight? Is it wavy?
It goes to, like, if I let it dry naturally, right? Like, say I get in the shower, I get out, I let it dry naturally. It goes to about here, straight, and then it does like this little wavy thing.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Straighten it or whatever. But here's the thing: what can I do with it? Like, I used to layer it. I used to do it. I haven't done anything to it in probably at least 7 or 8 years, besides just literally take it out when, like, I get out the shower. I'll have, like, my husband, like, trim it off with like an inch or two, like nothing fancy, but I need something to do with it. So give me some pointers. Like,
well, see, but the thing is like with me, when my hair was long, I had you wouldn't believe how many different irons I have at my foot right now. I have all different irons. There's one I want to get from Sally right now. It's a crimping iron. And all you do is you put it on your hair and you go like this and it crimps it as you're going down. It is so cool.
Oh, like the crimp, like back in the day crimp.
Back in the day crimp. Yes, that is my next thing.
Okay.
I want a crimping iron. I don't have a crimping iron.
Like a haircut. I always do long layers. I could just do like long. My husband will kill me if I cut my hair. He likes my hair long. He's always has. I've been with him 15 years. Like, not that he would like, bounce out and leave me if I cut. My thing is like, if I cut, when you guys get short hair, you got to like style it daily. I like my hair.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I can just pull it up.
Don't do it. I did it in 2015. I did a pixie. Oh, it was adorable, but I couldn't do a damn thing with it. And then when you sleep, if you sleep funny and you get the little, it's not like when your hair is longer, it weighs it down. Not when it's short. So yeah, don't get excited and go real short.
No, I don't want it, but I'm thinking like, what can I do? Just long layer it, and that's just kind of
about it. Long layers, and then just like with me, I would be doing different braids. I'd be doing different curls. I would be doing. No, when my hair was long,
Jules, then maybe you can give me another hint. I've gotten different type of curling iron and all that, but like even when I was young, my grandma, she would take me to my nanny. Me and her were like this. So we would go to the thing and I would get a perm and the next day it would fall out. So then she used to take me, I used to get the spiral perms. I don't know if y'all know what you guys probably know because you're my age, but like it was like spiral perms. They were like $200, a big thing. But now it's like
I was good at
I
those.
even try to take a big barrel curling iron or anything. It's just like they don't stay. My hair looks thick to everyone, but it's baby thin is the problem. It's literally so thin. I don't know what to do with it. So maybe, girl, you got to give us like a lesson.
Have you ever heard of like the Curl Secret curling thing? And it's like you put it on your hair and it sucks it in.
And I have one.
It's the best. And you know what? If you do it properly and you don't overload, well, you can't overload
Wait,
it. Otherwise,
secret. Is it an iron? Is it a?
it's an iron. I wonder how close it is to my foot.
Okay.
It's such a mess over here.
I bet you can pull whatever out there. So
but anyway, you if you put too much hair in it, it gets wound up and it's a mess. I made the mistake of being kind of messed up one day and doing a friend's hair, and she's like, she was not happy.
Did you guys ever have that curling iron when you were little? Well, not little, but when I was 13, my mom bought me this iron, and it had like the big barrel, the small barrel. You could like attach it on there, and then it had like this one. It had
a triangle. There was a triangle one. There was a flat one. That was in the 90s.
This is when I was in Vegas. I used the Curl Secret on my hair.
You
look amazing. I love the hair color.
You love
the hair color.
Thank you. Do you know that?
That's not your face.
Yes, it is.
No, it is.
That is too.
Hold on.
Like your face for some reason.
Prove it's you.
No, I believe her. I want to say. Oh my God! Look how beautiful.
But
I love the hair color.
Some random dude at the Vegas hotel before we went to Dre's came up. He was like, "Did you get your hair done on here? Because it looks great." Some random dude. I don't know. I was just like,
it gives the appearance of it because it's a good curl and it holds. It really holds. So yeah, I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is you just have to make sure that you don't overload it because it will get. It's not fun to get it unwound up. It's not.
No, it isn't.
No.
John, you're silly. One day we're going to make John come up and show his hair.
But yeah, it's so and then I have a deep wave iron, which is kind of like
deep. Doesn't do anything. Is yours from Gotta Be?
From who?
Got to Be. You know the product?
Oh, you know what? I think it might be. I think the deep wave one is.
Yep. That's what mine is.
Oh, I even have an InStyler down there. I have like everything.
Yeah, my daughter got that too. She's not impressed with it.
No, I wasn't as impressed. I was excited about it. I've done friends hair. Like that have a natural curl and they wanted it out. That worked really good.
Yeah.
But I do not have a flat iron though because my hair is pretty flat.
Oh. I use a flat iron on mine. My daughter was going to curl it for me today, but I was like, man, I don't care.
Do the Curl Secret.
I should.
You still have it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, do it.
Put out the Curl Secret, like stick it out there so we all know it.
Show everybody how well it works.
We'll do tips and tricks Tuesday, and we'll have KK do her eye makeup and contouring, and I'll bring out the Curl Secret.
Yes. No, the Curl Secret. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
It's because you know what? When I do my hair and things like that, it's kind of like my little therapy.
Yeah.
I always give myself enough time to do my hair and makeup so I don't stress because I don't like doing stressed makeup.
No.
I just go without. That's how stress makeup works. It's like, oh, fuck it. I'm done.
Right.
Nobody else wants to be motivational. I feel like I'm hogging all the time up here.
I don't know. I posted the link.
Shit. And KK's our makeup girl. You're like our hair girl. Shit.
Well, no, Dark is too. Dark's Dark and I are a lot alike when it comes to that.
I always try to sucker her into coming up here.
Yeah, how come Dark never comes up?
We want your makeup. We want to see you fully made up, John.
There we go.
We want all your makeup.
Oh my gosh.
My sister used to do that to my brother all the time.
I used to paint my brother's nails.
She never used to do his nails, but my brother it was in the 70s and he had long wavy hair. And Then
My dad was a hippie. He had straight. Oh, I gotta find the pictures.
your dad was how old is your father?
Let's see. My mom's 64, so he's 67.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's only 67?
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
44.
Wow.
And,
He was young when he had, well, I don't know. I'm not doing
my
math,
mom
but.
was 20, and he was like 23.
Oh, okay. So no, not too young.
No, not for back then. So
No. But wow, yeah, my dad is 89 and my mom just turned 87.
oh wow. Well, how are they doing? How's their health? Are they in good health?
I'd like to say yes, but not necessarily. My mom is not the person that she used to be. She doesn't have much of a memory.
Oh,
Um, they don't really do anything. My mom, it's the last 10 years has been rough for my mom. I mean, but they're still together. They've been married since, I think they got married 1954.
oh wow.
So
Over
no, they have a really great love story and they're still together.
Tell it.
And they're in that, well, I'm just saying they're, I mean, what's really funny is my mom was,
Can you tell it? You don't have to. I
my
don't mean.
mom was a farm girl, kind of, sort of.
Mhm.
She grew up with horses and everything. And my dad was not. My dad was in the service. He was in the Korean War. He was military police
Wow.
stationed in Japan. And he used to send my mom like records, like you could record things to send him home. We still have them where he's like,
Wait. How your mom? Wait, I just want to back you up for 1 second because you said you're. So how did they meet though?
Oh, well, they met because they lived like real close to each other. But
Oh,
they didn't.
okay.
They met very briefly before he went into the military, though. And so he used to send her stuff home, and they basically decided, yeah, they're going to get married. So when he came home,
Oh my God.
he was napping. My mom went in his house and she took his money and bought her own engagement ring because that's how my mom did things. She wants to do something, she's going to do it. She's like, why should I let him get it and not get something I wanted? So.
Right.
But yeah, and so they just got married. My mom made him quit smoking cigarettes. She's just like, if you're going to be with me, you're going to quit, and that's that. And my parents built their house. And then years later, my mom wanted an addition into the house, and my dad was like, no. Do you know that my mom dug the foundation herself, and she had a neighbor guy help her pour it, and she's like, no, build it.
Aww.
No, that's how. So it's really sad to see my parents that old now, and they're,
Yeah.
But they raised 6 of us. I am number 5 of 6 kids.
Oh wow.
There was 4 of us, and then my parents were like, okay, we're done. And then 8 years later, I was the accident. And then 3 years later, my younger sister. So we're like 2 different generations.
Yep. That's kind of how my family is because my oldest was 12 when I had my son. Oh wait, Jules, you'll like this.
Shut up. I told you. Hold on, let me look it up.
Again.
I told you he was abscond. I told you.
Yes, you did. And he tried to play it off.
Yeah, and it's nothing. It's nothing. No, it's not nothing. In fact, I know a lot about the criminal system.
Right.
We'll get in that a different day. But yeah, and so yeah, I'm looking him up right now on the site, and seeing what it says. But no, that my thing is he keeps throwing. I understand that Heather got a little crazy, but you know what? How many of us have been in a relationship that things got crazy? When you're in love, love makes you do some crazy things.
Sure does.
And so when it comes to editing, so what happened was, we go back to Love After Lockup, when they saw that crazy come out, they were ready to film. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, we've been waiting for this part, and there is a lot of emotions like waiting for somebody who's locked up. Like Sherelle just put it out, my ex absconded to Arizona. So you know exactly what it means.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a glitch in the system.
Manic panic. Yes, I've heard of that. That's right.
Manic panic was the one that started it all.
Oh, yeah.
OGs of this. But there is a lot of Smiths in the Illinois Department of Corrections system. I'm flipping through. I'm trying to get up to Dylan. It started all the way at the end. Damn.
Oh,
But no, my thing is he was really quick to throw her under the bus. And where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yep.
And he had There is another person. He said in a different interview how he met Heather. And he said it was when he was in prison, and it was through a girl named Tiny. Well, anybody who was watching all their Instagrams, they know who Tiny is.
Right.
And Tiny, oh, he's still absconder status.
Oh, okay.
He's still absconder. I'm going to look into that though. But the abscond means that he is not up to date on his parole, and everybody's like, well, he's on the internet. Everybody's going to know where he is. Do you know how big Chicago is?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what's going to happen is he isn't up. This is what happens to a friend of mine. And if you're not up to date with it, they don't necessarily go look for you. But when you get pulled over, the next time you get pulled over, and the next time you have interaction with them, they're going to be like, "Oh, wait a minute here.
Yeah.
We need to bring you in. We need to talk to you."
Right.
That is how it works.
Yep.
They don't. Now, if he was a murderer or a rapist or something like that, that might be a little different. They might be, but he's not. It was pretty much a drug crime. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, he was burglary, but it was all drug connected. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, he is not a priority right now, because that's what everybody was like. Oh, they don't play around. They don't play. Do you know how many friends I have that have played around? I had a friend that cut her ankle. She cut her ankle bracelet off, and she was on the loose for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
This is Chicago. This is not the middle of nowhere.
But
yeah, you would think people would talk.
You would think, but it doesn't matter. Even if you have an active warrant and call the police, they're not coming to pick you up.
Well, no, unless somebody said, like, if I called and I say, you know what, Dylan so-and-so did this and da-da-da-da-da, and he's at this and da-da-da-da-da, if somebody were to give them that information, that might be a little different.
Yeah.
You know, but he is not a prime target right now. You know, they're not looking for him. But when he messes up, if he messes up before he checks in, then this might not be too pretty. Because what also happened on the Illinois Department of Corrections site, when you look on there, his date when his parole is over is not there anymore. It used to be. There used to be a date. I think that date is missing now. It's speculation. I think that date is missing because he's not up to date, and so his parole is still up in the air. You know,
he's in jail as of today.
Okay, I am going to be Googling the hell out of that one, because, well, you know what's really funny is Heather actually is staying in the town that I live in. I do not know her. I've reached out to her a couple times, but like I said, she did look bad when she was on the show. I mean, of course she did. That looked crazy. But I'm going to tell you, when she drove,
it did. Like, you can't be like, I'm mad. Like, you're staying in your aunt's house. They're trying to accommodate you. And I get it. I'm not going to lie. I'd probably want to F my man too. But you can't be mad. Like, she's trying to be nice to them. How can you got to figure it out.
That was a bit extreme. The aunt part, that was a bit extreme. But again, we don't know what the conversation was before that. We don't, that there might be some things that triggered it.
Yeah,
I would say. But my thing is like, where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't think is Heather like 100% sane? No, maybe not. But I'm not either. I don't think anybody is.
No.
And when you're in love makes you do some crazy stuff.
It does.
I mean, I can't even. If you were to hear the stories, and I'm not a crazy person. I do not have a record. I have never been in prison, but there has been some crazy.
Right.
And it's been because of love.
Have you watched any of the other shows besides that one?
That would be cool, Heidi.
I think you should do it, Heidi. I really think
Heidi, I got lots of questions, so I'll email them to you, and you can ask her all my damn questions, because my questions are raunchy, but I need to know.
I mean, because Heather is very put together, and because of knowing, now Marie knows a little bit about what I'm talking about, but because of knowing what I know and putting together the little pieces I've seen of Heather, I kind of understand a little bit of the situation that she was put in. And that would make anybody nervous. And I just think, I mean, yeah, she's on a show, so you can judge her, which this is really good practice for me. But still, I try to give her a break, because when I watched it,
you're mature enough, and you are
old.
No, you are no. I'm saying you're mature enough and you're well spoken enough that I feel like in any type of way, if you were to do something like that, you would be able to I don't know how to say this the right way, but like you would be able
thanks,
to
Christy.
express yourself correctly. You wouldn't get.
That's what you say now. That's what you say now. You put me in a different situation.
Everybody can freak out. Like, listen, we all have our moments, and we get to this point and we're just like, fuck it, like blah blah blah, and we let shit out of our mouths. But I feel like you are an articulate person, so you're able to articulate when you speak, and you're able to say it the proper way you need to say it. Unlike me, sometimes I say things and I don't say it the correct way, and it gets out. But you're a person that you kind of articulate your words the right way.
Well, thank you for the compliment, but I don't feel that way.
Person for that.
Well, I'll tell a little bit more of my truth now. So when Marie was talking about this bear, the reason this bear, wait, can you see the colors?
Yes, pink and blue.
Okay. The reason why this bear was made for me. If you could see this is my nickname, Pinky Bear.
Uh-huh.
And anybody who's had somebody locked up, you can recognize what this is.
Uh-huh.
This is a card made from somebody in prison. So that is where my boyfriend is. He is in prison. And he made this for me for Christmas. And he's been working on it for 6 months.
Tell him hello.
I cried my eyes out when I opened this up. And then here's the other thing. You know what it's stuffed with?
What?
The stuffing from his pillow.
Aww.
Is that not the sweetest thing ever? I mean, look at
they don't get no other pillows. My husband did 7 years. They don't get no other pillows.
No,
on a flat fucking pillow. I get it.
And so, of course, and see, that is why I have this up here is for video visits, because since Corona, we can't do video, we can't visit in person, and his prison also gave him the coronavirus. He had that in September. I was not pleased. They gave 800 inmates in his jail coronavirus. So yeah, but no, I love this. When I open this, the letter, it says a pink bear for my Pinky Bear. I'm like, oh, he's been making this for 6 months.
That's amazing.
6 months.
I talked to Jules, Marie. She said he would be really cool if we had him on here, but we have to.
No, that's the thing. He would love to be on here and answer questions.
It would be really cool, but we have to really
it has to be coordinated because when he has time. But no, he said
someone else that wants to come up real quick. You want to drop or you can stay?
I'll just stay and be quiet.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, not used. I'm so happy to see your face or see you.
Or not.
Well, I have them in here, not used. Are you there?
Hey, Pumpkin. My dog just literally knocked everything down. Did y'all see that?
Oh, we can hear.
I'm sorry. I look like a bum, so I'm not going to show my face right now. I didn't expect to go on.
That's not a pumpkin. Nobody cares. We're here for you, and we can hear you, and that's all that
Oh,
matters.
you guys can see my tree now.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can see your tree. Oh, Speedy, go. My dog's about to knock everything over. Let me mute myself. Not used. Keep talking, baby. Come on.
Okay.
Are you frozen, Marie? Looks like Marie is frozen. I don't know if I am. Oh, Marie looks really nice frozen. Yep, I'm not frozen. She is. Oh, and then she's gone. Now it's just me. Meows. You come say hi, kitties? I don't know if you guys will be able to see my cats. No, I don't think so. Hey, Lisa, Marie kicked herself out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh no, my dog knocked my laptop, my phone, everything. He was trying to jump up there. Where Marie?
I don't know.
What
She
happened?
froze and then she disappeared.
Whoop whoop! Me and you, girl.
Yep, I know. I thought I might have been frozen too. I clicked and looked at YouTube. I'm like, nope, I'm still there.
She didn't. My dog jumped up here. He tried to jump on my lap. Mind you, he's about 90 fucking pounds. So, but no, my husband did. 7 years in jail. I told y'all this prior too, but I would never disclose Jules' information, but she disclosed it. But I said it would be really cool to have him on one time, and she said he was down for it. But we have to.
He would love to do it. No, and that's why when I told you that,
committed to like a time, that would be cool. But what do you think he'd like to talk about, Jules?
he will talk about anything that you guys want him to talk about. He loves to talk.
Can I ask this? And you can tell me if I'm out of line. Please just be like, Lisa, no. Can you tell what prison he's in or no?
He's in Wisconsin. He is in.
Is it federal or county? Is what I mean.
It's not county. It's prison. It's prison. It's not jail.
Like federal prisons. Okay.
No, it's not federal. It's not federal but it's not. I mean, because county jails, that's a jail. Counties are a jail. He was in county.
I'm in Delaware, so it's a little different. Like we have Gander, which is like if you get arrested and they don't bail you out, they send you to Gander, and then they have like Smyrna. And then they have Georgetown, but we don't have like the federal penitentiaries here. So like if you get a federal charge here, you'll go there and then you'll go to like Virginia or Connecticut or somewhere like that. But so that's what I'm saying. Is he in you don't have to say again, but is he in like the federal?
He's in a correctional institution. He's in Kettle Moraine Correctional in Wisconsin.
Is that federal or is that
But it's not federal, so it's not. You cannot look him because if it was federal, you could look the people up on the BOP site.
Right. Okay. Like
but
that.
Yeah, he is not federal. Right? No.
Okay.
My shirt says "psycho but cute." It's me. It's got a cat on it because that's the thing.
I just didn't know, like, there's so many different. I mean, Delaware is small, so it's very different here. But when you get into the bigger states, it's different. That's why I was asking. But again, I don't want to put you on the spot or embarrass you in any type of way. But I know that we spoke, and I was like, it's pretty kind of be cool because you said he was interested in it. But yeah,
oh no, he would love to.
Years, but this was my husband did 95 to 2002. Like we weren't even married then. Like we were just friends at that point. But things were different than they are now. Shit's changed a lot.
Yeah, he's got 2 years in, a little over 2 years in now. He's got 7 years in, 9 years out. The state of Wisconsin is horrible. But he is eligible for the early release program. And he's learned how to file motions in prison. He's very excited about that.
Nice.
He's been filing motions left and right. There's Marie.
There's Marie.
Internet, real quick. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, my dog knocked my entire laptop and phone off the tray. So anyway, but no, we were just talking. Go ahead, Jules. Finish what you were saying, baby.
What were we saying?
You were saying 7 years, and you were.
Oh yeah. So he can. He's eligible for early release, and he's done everything right. What's really stinks though is he wanted to take an auto shop. He wanted to learn how to be a barber, but because of COVID, they're not offering any of those things. So because all of that stuff, because he figures if I'm going to have to do the time, I might as well, do something with it,
Yeah, right.
So that's why he's been filing motions left and right. So he filed a motion. He had 3 charges. He received 75% of one. So if we can get that one over, hopefully, fingers crossed, he might be home by next Christmas.
We'll all pray for him. And you know what, Jules? That's one. Just keep encouraging him because that's awesome.
I'm happy that he's at least doing productive things.
Yeah, doing stuff right. Yeah, that's awesome. Like,
and he's living off of like no money because I'm not able to pad his commissary. That's
for damn sure. But yeah, that's really cool, Jules. Like,
so he tells me funny things. Do you know how they make fried rice?
Yeah. Do you know how they make Boona? My husband.
I have no clue what that is.
Me either.
You don't know. Wait, you don't know how they take the Cheetos and smush them up in the thing, and then they take either Slim Jims and they take the oodles and noodles and combine it all together and smush them in the bag. And
Oh, I'm sure he does that too. I've never heard it called that
Ask him.
before.
What a Boona is, and he'll know. They literally sell it at the corner stores in the city. My husband makes me Boona all the time. Gotta take, because they don't have real cheese, right? So they take the cheese.
No, he just ordered his Christmas package of
Yes,
like,
so they
like pepperonis and stuff like that.
Yes, and they get Slim Jim. It's called Boona. It's like a tuna casserole, but it's Boona. But I gotta tell you, it's fucking good as shit. I thought it was crazy when he made it for me, but it's good as shit.
When he told me he was making fried rice, I'm like, how do you make fried rice? You know,
they do it.
They take the microwave popcorn bag after it's used.
Yep.
You put a little bit of water, he said it, and you put the rice in there. They're
so friggin' creative.
Right? Like,
They're very
that?
creative, yes.
So yeah, microwave popcorn bags, I guess they're the jam. So but no, it has not been fun, but it has been an experience, I'll tell you that much.
We do.
Maybe not an experience I ever want to do again.
Here come the Christmas trolls.
What was that?
This one here.
Don't matter.
Oh, we're a whole crack house? Oh, that's fun.
Again, we must make tons of fucking money then, huh?
That's cute.
Anyway.
Anyway, no, that's really cool. Like, I know they like are really innovative with stuff, and that's really cool.
No, I never knew that.
Jules, this was in the 90s, like, long time ago. So that's kind of cool that they still do the kind of same things, right? It all like fluctuates.
I think it's like the culture. It's like they pass that shit down from one person to the next.
It's kind of weird. It's really funny because when he met me, he used to joke around saying I was Sweet Valley High. Like I was so innocent and blah, 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 blah.
I remember them books. You know what them of the books, is that what he was talking about?
Yeah, he said I was Sweet Valley High. And
I know them books.
so all of this stuff is so new to me, it's crazy.
Welcome back, Not You. Sorry, I lost internet.
Oh, I'm here. I'm sorry. You're gonna look at my junk drawer because I look like crap. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
All
Point
right.
it to its ceiling if you want.
So the Dylan thing is he's not an absconder. He's in county. They sit at county for a while before they go to the pen. And
Right.
So you got to look him up on the Cook County website. And because he says he lived on the north side, he's in the same.
No, this is in the Illinois
as
Department
me.
of Corrections site, though.
And yeah, but he's not going to go to the state penitentiary until he goes through the county. He's got to sit in county and go to court first.
But he's been out.
And then they come to county. He's been out, yeah, but since he's been out, then he has to go through it all over again, and he sits in county before they give him a sentence again because he still has to go to court.
Are you talking about this new charge that everybody's talking about right now?
Yeah, I don't know what the charge is.
Yeah, me neither. This is all news
Cook
to me.
County
I need to start Googling this.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting to me. But
all you had to do was say he was in jail, and I didn't. I just heard you guys say he was in jail, so I looked him up on the county website, and it says he's been in there since the 12th. I thought today was the 12th. So he's on the county website, and
that's
yeah,
funny.
I just looked it up when you guys said something.
Yeah.
Dark is I knew it. So see, where there's smoke, there's fire. That is what I believe. There's not, and I know that Dylan looks beautiful. He is a beautiful man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no, who's going to complain with that? He's beautiful.
Beautiful men are always trouble, though, right? Okay.
Yes.
She didn't even have to say nothing. She just made the face. I know.
He's in violation.
Well, yeah. What did not used? What did they say what the charge was, or did it just say he was there?
On the county what the charge was, but they don't do that anymore. I think a lot of people were getting mad about that, so that sucks. They just changed that. It just says his next court date when that is. So if you want to go to his court date, you can go see him and get his autograph or whatever.
Oh, go to court and get his autograph. That's kind of funny.
But I'm wondering if it was something really bad, because it's kind of weird, because there's a lot of actually the Cook County Sheriff in charge of all that has COVID, because my friend, her husband is a correctional officer there, and it's really bad, like the COVID cases. So from what I heard, they're not trying to lock people up anymore, really.
No, because of this. Yeah, it's no.
That's
Like
kind
I
of
said, my guy got it in prison.
I mean, it's really crowded in Cook County. So, I mean, it's overcrowded. You got people waiting for their court dates for years in there.
Did you guys, let me know when you're, I'm sorry.
No, Cook County is definitely overcrowded. Oh, yep, there he is. Let's see. He's in jail.
Yeah, since Saturday, and
Yep,
he's got
it's 12/12. You're exactly right, and it says his next court date is on 12/21. Oh, does everybody want to know what his bond is?
50,000.
50 G's, which means he has to pay 5,000.
5,000, right?
He'll find out.
Yeah, but remember,
guys,
remember he was innocent. He did everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to visit him, his visitations Wednesdays and Sundays, 3:30 to 8:30.
I don't think he'll stay. I think he'll bond out.
You know, he did it. He's been there since the 12th.
Wow. Well, today's
He hasn't
Monday.
bonded out yet.
Wow.
He hasn't
Well,
bonded. Ooh, I wish I would have known this. Oh yeah, you know what? Sherelle's live talking about it right now.
Really?
Connor said he's going to go visit it. That's right. Go visit it.
Well, hey, not you. So we could go visit him. Do you want to get together and go visit him?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
No,
Like,
my days of Cook County visits are over. It is not a nice.
I've never had to.
Oh well, yeah. You'd much rather go to the pen than go to Cook County Jail and visit somebody.
Yeah,
and
Cook County's no joke.
I'm not sure that. I wonder if he's not gang related, how he's going to fare in jail over there, because I get the idea he's a little suburban boy, and I don't know how many times he's been in Cook County, but they'll love his little long hair there, and guys who aren't affiliated with a gang in there don't do so well.
No, but I think that he's pretty. He makes moves. You can tell Dylan is a person that makes moves, and he figures things out.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so I can't believe wow. So the 12th though, I can't believe it took me this long.
Well, when did we see him on Dominati? Wasn't that just Wednesday or something?
Yeah, it was not long ago. It was not long ago at all. Yeah, and everybody said I was a troll in the comments. But how was that answer, Dylan?
Bye, Dark.
You obviously are in jail for a reason. They don't usually put innocent people back there for no reason.
I wonder what.
Well, wasn't he on probation or parole?
Yeah, he was, but he was absconded. So I'm thinking it could be a parole violation. I think maybe they might have finally caught up with him.
Good night, Jamie. Sorry, y'all.
I hate to act happy about this but I'm vindicated because I knew he was on some BS. I could tell it.
It does, Anne-Marie. It does, Anne-Marie. So thank you, little knickers.
Thank you, little knickers. Mwah. Have a great Christmas, baby.
Who is little knickers?
Troll.
Oh, okay.
And as a Christmas gift, we got dislikes. Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter anyway.
Not everything's for everybody, and that's okay. Oh, Joe. I love you, Joe.
We love you. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Ooh, I can't believe that about Dylan, though. I really wonder what happened.
I thought he was going to go downhill if he was going to stay with her. I'm not saying she's a bad person because I don't know anything about her, but them together was just not a good dynamic.
A toxic couple, probably. Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she was really like, I love you, and that's okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Miss you pop in, but I felt like them as a dynamic were okay, but when she took it to like a level like at the DMV, when
Oh yeah.
so upset, and it was
I
like,
have a feeling something else was said though to get her that mad.
like what something else had to happen, or if she was that upset about the DMV, that shit didn't make sense. So that was my thing. Like, did something else happen, or was she that
Let
angry?
me tell you, when the DMV, they showed that was on Elston. I know exactly where that's at. And then right afterwards, when the fight was happening, they were next to an expressway, and there's not an expressway by the DMV.
No, there's
something happened there.
There's another DMV that's right next to the expressway.
Was it? Did
yeah,
they
but
get
they
in
weren't at that one.
or what?
It makes me wonder if they
were not. Why would they do that? I wonder.
I don't know.
Maybe because that one was closing.
Those are the kind of questions that need to be asked to Heather. Because we can get a background to exactly why that was like
Heather
that.
is impossible to talk to. Heather's impossible to talk to. I tried to talk to her on Instagram, and she's kind of out there. I mean, she responds, but she takes everything as if she's very defensive. And I understand that because everybody has been on her case, but like I was on her side, and then she got like weird with me, and I was on her side. But when I said something, I don't remember what it was, but somebody said something to her nasty, and I actually took up for her. And then she told me like to leave her friends alone, and I was like, "What? Your friend just called you crazy, and I take up for you, and you tell me to leave your friends alone? What are you talking about?" And
sorry, go ahead. No, I was just
anyway. So she's
Heather she said that, a lot of people have come after her, and I think that there's probably a lot of stuff we haven't seen.
I've seen some of the comments of people coming after her, and they were really coming after her.
And they really come after her, and I think that I'm sure that there's a lot of stuff we all don't know. Like, you know what I mean? With this reality stuff, we all don't know what happens going on. But,
yeah, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more that wasn't filmed. But you know, where she said she was going to rip the cameras off.
Her look, I'm crazy, and I hope she's not that. But I think something else was going on that never got let loose.
But I can tell you that I have been that mad, and if I had cameras on me and I'm like, get these, I would. No, you know what he tells me? It's so funny. He tells me, he's just like, babe, he's like, I love you. He goes, but when you get mad, he's like, your eyes do this thing. So he says I get crazy eyes because when I've had enough, I've had enough. And so that's why when Heather did that with the cameras, I know she had just had enough. She was like, I'm done. I don't care about your damn show. You can have your damn show, blah, 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 because I'm pretty sure that
girl.
The show, because, and the thing is when, I agree, Joe. And I think so too, but I don't think she's a terrible person. I think it was just
her limit, I think, right?
They were toxic. They were a toxic couple together. They didn't work.
Right.
You know,
these women who don't have their children, God forgive me, but my sister doesn't have her child. So I know the story she puts out, and I know the real story from the inside. And I don't know, there's just something about women who don't have their children. I feel like there's something we don't know, and they're trying to make themselves look good.
You know, it's funny. I have that same opinion, and I've always had that opinion, but I don't like to say it because I don't have kids. I
don't have kids either. So I don't know if I don't know if it's that I don't have children, but for me, it's more, I have the situation in my family, and I just feel like it's really hard for a woman to lose custody of her kids and not get them back. So, and she has 3 of them, and we don't know where they are. And I mean, you have all this energy to put into a man and to be on a TV show, and I watch her lives, and she's like shopping and all this other stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, she's working DoorDash, so that's one of the reasons she's in all the different restaurants. Because I was
talking about.
At first, I'm like, she eats out a lot. And then I'm like, oh, duh. She's doing DoorDash. I'm such a dummy.
No, but I'm talking about shopping. She's thrifting and
yeah. I saw that.
She's always like at the gym working on her best self. And I'm like, okay, well, that gym membership money and that thrift store money, all that stuff would be going to get a lawyer to get my kids back. I don't know. I don't know what the story is.
Yeah, see, she's never really told a lot about it. And again,
exactly.
But I have always had that opinion because I have dated guys in my life and their kids, like they've had custody of their kids and I'm just like, what kind of mother just lets that happen? I mean, and I don't want to, because I don't have kids, so I don't want to act like a know-it-all, but like when my dog went missing before, I was like in the cold screaming for her until I found her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't imagine being away from something like that and it being okay.
I do have my own issues, so I also understand that things happen, but she's also said, oh no, I don't go to therapy, it's not for me, and stuff like that. And I just feel like maybe she feels like she could help herself with all these self-help books and for her meditations. And I just wonder if there's some denial, but of course I'm just speculating.
Right, exactly. Because she really didn't talk too much about her kids, which in one way I think is kind of a good thing.
I didn't even know she had kids. So
yeah, so I mean it's kind of good. I kind of think it's a good thing to not bring your kids into it, especially if it's not you don't really want everybody in their stuff.
No. I feel like if you have kids, you shouldn't even go on that show. You know, you shouldn't. You should not,
let alone putting your kids on the show.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm saying if somebody knows that's your mother, it doesn't matter if you put them on the show or not. Like, I feel like it's just detrimental to the children, period. I don't care if they're brought up or not. But of course, I feel like it's better. It's better if they do not talk about their children. And I give the ones who don't, I don't care if it's for reasons that they feel like a piece of shit or what the reasons are. It's better they never speak of them. And I mean, never. Like, it should never get out that you have kids. If you go on, like, Heather didn't say I have kids. You know, I mean, you go on this show. I could have been on this show. I would never do it because all my dirt would be dug up. You know, I know what I find out.
That's what I'm trying to deal with.
I know what I find out about all these people, and I don't even know these people, and I'm just bored. Like, they could find out, people will find out your dirt. And if you have children, do you really want your dirt out on the internet about you? I mean, it's just awful, I think, to have kids and be in that situation. And the people, I give more credit to the ones who don't say anything for whatever reason, you know, and to put out their faces on TV, I just think is horrible. Horrible.
Especially with that type of a show. Now,
horrible.
It's just because of I don't know. I don't have kids. That's why I'm not
reality TV show, though. I would never subject my children.
Thank you.
It's a lot. Especially knowing what we all know from what we've seen. Hell no.
So, I mean, I'm lucky. I have one. She's 17, so it's a little different. She watches it. She's addicted to TLC, 90 Day Fiance. But like all this other shit, it's hard. I mean, we can't shelter everybody from everything, but at the same time, we're trying to. But at another time, like, these people are like hiding shit from their families and their families. Like, everything's so crazy. It just doesn't even make any sense.
Everybody loves Britney, but I think she's the worst.
I don't
she
like
is
her.
The worst.
I don't like her.
Wait. Really? Because I feel
Absolutely.
Can I say one thing? I feel like she kind of got her shit together and she had these babies, and then that's okay. And then she called her mom out. So what is she doing?
Okay, so let me ask you.
Brittany and Marcella, you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm. Marcelino.
Let me ask you, if you were one of,
they're gonna be good. Am I wrong? I'm hoping they're gonna be good. Don't ruin my life.
If you were one of Brittany's first two children, how would you feel seeing your mother, who neglected you to do drugs and run the streets, and then she's making herself
mom of the
these are
year.
my children. I love them. I love them. Oh, and lying, saying I lost my children to adoption. No, you lost your children to the state. How would you feel if that was your mother?
Nobody likes that, Brittany.
I agree with all that, but I also kind of see where it's like maybe at that point in her life she tried to do, maybe she didn't give them for adoption. I don't know we hear the back stuff. Maybe we don't know all the good stuff. And
Where'd Lisa go?
She's on mute, it says.
I didn't mute her.
She muted herself. We don't want to hear this about Brittany. She's
Lisa,
going
we
on
can't hear you.
I didn't mute you, Lisa.
She doesn't know she's muted.
I think she thinks that you did it.
No, it's you. It says I can't unmute you because you muted yourself.
But yeah, I kind of agree with her. 2 other kids, because they're going to be like, okay, she's mom of the year with those 3.
Yeah. Well, and like Heidi said, she was giving them to their father. So, I mean,
now.
Yes, you're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not taking no one's side. But what I'm saying, we don't know. Why are you laughing?
Oh, you're funny. That's why.
No, just go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, we were laughing. No, we weren't laughing at
It's
you.
the way you came back all serious after you had yourself muted.
I was serious. But I like Brittany because I feel like but I don't know I know what they say on TV. That's the thing.
Right.
I don't know the back stuff. So I know what they say on TV. So, but I'm watching her with her mom and stuff and these things. And I'm thinking we've all had, I don't know. I can't say we all, but I've had family members in certain spots and things, but I'm not going to divulge. Oh, okay. Ghost, do you want to see them? Because I'm just going to call you out.
No, you're not.
It was a joke. Anyway.
Not that type of channel.
Pull them out. I was not going to. Yeah, Heidi, I'm kind of the same way. My thing is that sometimes it's hard to, I'm trying to say this in the correctest way I can. Sometimes it's hard to admit your faults, and I feel like she made mistakes. And I'm going to say this. I don't know if I could carry a baby and say, hey, I'm going to give this baby for adoption, or even if I know I'm a drug addict the whole time and I'm giving birth, I know the state's going to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know these people know when they are drug addicts and they are having babies, they already know the state's going to take this child. So in my head, I'm thinking it's bigger of them, but in another way, it's not bigger of them, because then, if they're carrying this baby and they're exposing them to drugs in the womb, or they're carrying this baby and trying to be sober at that time, there's all different type of things.
I don't know, Missy.
It's very difficult to say, like,
Yeah, I don't think that Brittany lost her kids though because of doing drugs.
I don't know why.
I think it was because she went to jail.
But I'm going to tell you this, Jules. My ex-husband, he took me every other week and day. He filed custody for me. He said I lived in a town which was like literally every other day. And it came to a point where it was we had to get to my daughter's school. Whoever got there first got her. Like, it was ridiculous and it was insane. So I watch these people and I just think, like, I get it. She was a drug addict and she was going through something. And
Really?
the father of that boy didn't seem so great himself. He was really yellow and he didn't seem so great himself.
The moral of the story is
nobody the back shit.
No,
And,
exactly.
right.
And
So we
everybody
just
makes
want what's
mistakes.
great for the kids, and it's just really sad. Like you see the little boy, and he seems to love Marcelo, and he seems to love his dad, and that's okay. Why my daughter? I'm gonna tell you this. My daughter is 17. She's been in my husband's life since she was 4. And my ex-husband, he's still a good dad to her. She goes back and forth. Marie knows. I'd be like, oh yeah, she's at her dad's for 2 weeks now, and she's here with me, or whatever, whatever. But he does things differently that I don't agree with. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, I always said I would never, ever, ever, no matter what, he did me so fucking dirty. Like I don't even need to go into it. He did me so dirty, but I would never say can't take him away from his child, because what's that going to do? It's going to hurt my daughter in the long run. So I think I have a soft spot for that sometimes. And now me and my ex-husband, yeah, he's a fucking asshole, to tell you the truth. But
he's her only dad.
He's her dad, and but we come together for Thanksgiving sometimes. We come together. I always say she has a younger sibling he has with this woman that he married, and I always let her spend Christmas Eve with them, because my daughter's 17 and he's 10. So my daughter's after the Santa Claus age, you know what I'm saying? But he's not. So I always say, be there with your little brother, because it's important for you to wake up with him and do. So I try to say, I'm not going to be the selfish one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to do these things, but it's really hard. Like all this shit gets hard to navigate. And to be honest, as she's been older and she had her quinceanera, me and her father, while he's married to somebody else and I'm married to somebody else, we had her quinceanera, and me and him had to walk up, present her with a high heel, me and him together. This whole thing, we're like doing this whole like celebration. It was like this weird, and we're just like, even though we can get along, but it's just something. And I said to my ex-husband that day, I said, we're gonna have to do this a million times more. We have her graduation, we're gonna have her marriage, we're gonna have her having children. They're back. Like I was like, we are gonna have to do this shit for a long time. You know what I mean? And it was really crazy. So it's when I see Brittany and Marcielo and with the ex-husband and him flipping and all that, it kind of reminds me to me, because believe me, my husband's wanted to punch my ex in the face 100 times and vice versa. But
I'm sorry, Happiness. I don't know why some comments aren't showing up. I'm sorry.
wait, what's happening?
Some comments aren't showing up. So I'm trying to post them all on the screen. I don't know why it's not happening.
I'm sorry if I took over for a second. I was just trying to explain like what somebody asked. So
it's all right. But
it's really tough, like with mothers and ex-husbands and fathers. Like it's a really tough road to navigate. It really is.
So anyway, on that note, I'm going to end because I have to use the bathroom really, really bad. So I would. I'm sorry.
No, because you made me feel like I took over. No.
She left.
Go pee and just come back.
No, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to hop off there and off of here and say goodnight to you guys. And thank you so much for sharing what you did share. I don't know how we veered off motivation.
Yeah, right.
Reality TV, but that's what happens.
That happens every night. It kind of starts one place and goes somewhere else.
It's all loving stuff, though, and everybody can help everybody else, right? It motivates people in different ways, right?
Good night. It's okay. We're about to wrap up. Not used. Thank you so much for coming up and giving us some good info. And good night. Good night, Joe. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming up, Jules.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
Good night, ladies.
Positive, support women. Love you guys. Amen. All right. Good night.